Are you ready for some football? It's almost there.
We were talking about the world's most expensive coffee leading into the show today, which is shit out by a raccoon-style beast in South America. And it doesn't digest the bean, and the bean goes through a fermentation process in this raccoon belly.
The same thing happens to me too when I eat certain foods.
We should be picking
corn. Should I be taking the corn out and selling like ancestral corn?
We should be picking through your shit and seeing what we can create. I think, maybe.
But we should remelt down after my shit, right?
But
we're gonna start hitting all my poops with a power hose.
I learned all of this stuff while I was studying for my black apron at Starbucks, which I never got. It would be the closest to studying for a college degree that I've ever.
What does that make you, like a black belt at Starbucks? Like,
yeah, it's a big deal. You get flown out places and shit. It's like a big to do.
Did you get little like stripes on your apron until you get there? Like you're a second degree green belt.
There was like a whole like a Boy Scout, Girl Scout-esque pinning system that you require pins over time and stuff like that. Yeah.
Fucking Christ. You're going to be like out there killing people.
Honestly, that kind of stuff really works on me. I'm not going to lie. Give me a little trinket for
Put
an achievement.
in your secret society of Starbucks and I'm locked in.
Yeah, but even before, even back in the day, everyone had a little trinket. There were trinkets for things, you know?
Yeah, like a little badge.
Everybody talks about how everybody gets a trophy. I haven't seen a trophy in 15 years. What are you talking about?
Where is the flair in this country?
Where are the trophies?
Where has it gone?
Wait, give me a little trinket for accomplishment. I'm not asking for a raise.
Just give me a fucking metal piece of shit on my desk that says I'm awesome.
You don't want me asking for raises. You know what? You know how to keep me out of your office?
You know those glass ones? You know those glass ones with your name frosted in them? Just give me those.
A couple of trinkets will really keep me nice and quiet.
A fidget spinner, maybe, you know?
I keep one in my desk thing, so you're going to have to one up the fidget spinner. You know what's crazy? Kelly got a fidget spinner from work it's on top of a pen. And the pen has
that's too much.
Tiny
so
fidget spinner. No,
clicking the fucking
yeah,
thing?
It's kind of nice, but I will say, you know what the pen is? It's a suicide prevention hotline number pen.
You can spin it while you're waiting for them to pick up when they put you on hold.
It might just stop it all from happening. You might just sit there and go, you know what? I liked spinning.
I'm hanging up.
There is something I forgot why I even called.
The intrinsic nature of spinning has really got me going tonight.
I actually locked in it for a second and realized I was alive. So sorry. I
don't need you guys. They finally pick up. You're like, never mind. The spinner worked. I gotta go.
That's all it took, actually. Thanks for the pen. That would be me too, for real. But we have a stream. We have a stream for you guys. We got some good stuff.
Always have stuff, and this is a good week. We have a lot of stuff in here.
Big week, huge week in the news. You know, it's crazy.
Huge.
Before we get into things, we will be covering the Ozzy stuff a little later in the show. But I got a text the same, within the hour of Ozzy Osbourne's death, I get texts about Trisha Paytas' child being named Aquaman.
Yeah, you're like, who's gonna die now?
And Ozzy Osbourne dying, and I'm like,
and she named the kid Aquaman. And Jason Momoa, a.k.a. Aquaman, was the host of the last Black Sabbath show.
That's fucked up. And then that is really fucked up.
Think about that for a minute.
That is weird, actually.
Yeah.
But the weirdest part about this, too, isn't even the fact that all of this is happening in my family group chat. My parents and I, the boomers of the chat, were referring to Ozzy Osbourne is the Prince of Darkness. Prince of Darkness died. And my sisters had no idea what we were talking about. Carly chimes in saying, I thought you guys were talking about that Saudi prince. What are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
And then I Google it, and I'm like, yeah, a Saudi prince who has been in a coma since 2005 died also. And they found out...
Wasn't he in a car accident when he was like 4 or something?
Yeah, and they found out about this on TikTok. And I'm like, is TikTok... Okay, so TikTok is a Chinese psyop because my sisters are telling me about a Saudi crown prince who died before they knew about Ozzy Osbourne's death.
They decoded it. They're like, nope. Which is funny because Ozzy's so Zionistic that you would think he'd be the front page.
War pigs gathered in the message.
Banner!
Anyway, we'll get into that stuff shortly. It's just been like, it's been chaos, you know? It's a chaos week. A lot going on.
It is a chaos week. America's kind of free-falling right now. It's fun.
It is fun. But we have a repeat guest here. We have a follow-up. I figured we'd just hit this real early. We had a follow-up on a big hit from last week, Curtis Jones, the guy who famously saw the, was it Rochester?
Whatever. Yeah. It
Rochester,
was like whatever animal
mountain lion?
he saw. Yeah.
This guy rules. So they followed up with him just to see how things are going, if his neighborhood watch duty has been...
Well, he's an Avenger now, actually.
Correct.
Yeah.
People who might doubt your sighting there. You see some of the comments.
Bro, I don't think there was any water in that water bottle. Wait, go back. I think he was just drinking no water.
What do you have to say to the people who might...
No, it's just
it's like a little sip.
The world's tiniest bottle, and he was reserving that little sip. He knew he was like, I have such little water.
Look how long he drinks that little sip, though.
Who might doubt your sighting.
What are you doing?
He's upset about the amount of water that was in that bottle. He said that wasn't enough.
Damn, I thought there was more. Why does he also look like DJ Academic's brother?
Right here he does.
Is this Academics?
No, he's too cool.
I don't pay them no mind. I know millions of other people believe in me. They jacking it, so rawr.
They jacking it.
Pause.
You didn't even say pause.
Yeah, no pause.
That believe me. You go
pause as in mountain lion. Pause.
argue with them. Don't argue with me. You go argue with the people that believe in me. You understand? That's I don't care about nothing else. I don't see no negativity. Nope. I'm one track mind. I'm straight positive. I don't even care about nothing negative no more. Like I'm just in a good spirited mood, trying to keep the aura going.
This is Trump denying his involvement in the Epstein files.
I'm just trying to have good vibes right now. Obama is a friggin' national terrorist.
Yeah, this is Trump when asked about the Epstein files.
Straight positive. I don't even care about nothing negative no more. Like I'm just in a good spirited mood, trying to keep the aura going. Anything negative,
I'm just a good spirited dude trying to keep Congress going.
Like, it just go positive for me. Everything's a plus. You understand? Oh, yeah. I ain't even going home with you. Like, I don't even got
He's so high right now.
Yeah, well.
I'm just like, I just want to throw that out there. My man is so fucking high.
And they didn't give him enough water. He needed more water.
I think that was really the issue. That was the upset, like, that we kind of digested with
I have no water in here right now. I'm noticing. I'm feeling a lot like him. I'm fucked, bro. Fuck.
I don't care.
I'm just here for the vibes, man.
I just bypass comments.
Just trying to keep the org together, dog. Just stay
so
by
much love
fucking
coming to
day,
my page.
man.
My page is always, I gotta get new data on my phone every day because it's be just.
Wait, time out. I know this is the end.
This is literally Trump.
Did this man in 2025 just say he was paying for more data?
I mean, dude, look, he's locked in.
Okay, dude, you can get unlimited data for like $20 a month. If you're paying for more, you're getting ripped off.
This man only knows Cricket Mobile, bro. He doesn't know shit about what's going on. And it's the only thing he's got, dude.
Cricket works until you're a fucking famous guy. You're getting hit up too much for this.
He's like, I got Pam Bondi hitting my line.
She's saying, please distract everybody some more. Please.
I said, I got to turn my phone off, bro.
Can I have you come in stoned for an interview so the idiots talk about this on the internet instead of me?
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a great job on his part. We'd love to see him back. We're going to keep an eye on him. We'll have him on when he launches his shitcoin and his podcast.
This is Hawk Jua right here.
Hawk Jua is crazy.
This is an awesome picture. I still don't know if this is real, but if you can get 300 knockoff Zins in one pack, I am interested.
This is sick. And
also, have you had the more important thing about this is, have you had Cherry Cola Zins?
No, I have not.
They sound good.
Yeah, they do look good.
I want one.
But look at this scale.
Okay, it is real.
I mean, this is crazy, dude.
I wonder what the cost was on this.
He said, I can't fit these. Oh, dude, this guy has one too.
Look I see at this. You got one too. We should get one for the show.
My issue is like, these are going dry. You're not, who's doing all these? I mean, maybe a Swedish guy.
Well, I mean, the container, it's like if you're having a party, right? You just pop it out. Leave it on the table.
Does this guy have any more images that I could find of this?
Doomer.
Show me your Zin again, dude. Where is it?
Oh,
the bananas for scale is crazy, dude.
It did not convey how ridiculously
It's so
big. This
big.
thing is.
That's.
I like how it says slim. Like that's the biggest container ever. You know?
It means the pouches are slim, I think. Because holy shit, there's nothing slim about.
That's it. Up there was when he got him.
Nothing slim about that, brother.
Dude, imagine you just go into all your homies' houses and everyone sits down and they pull out like whatever's in their pockets and you just have like cargo pants on and you rip that out of your leg. Like, oh, fuck.
No. This is crazy work. All of this is crazy. But we have another.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah. So speaking of, this is what happens when you give that to an ant colony. You leave that on top of the ant hill. And you let the ants do their thing. You actually fill the Zin thing with sand. And you leave it in your front lawn. That giant Zin tin that I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. You just rip them all open and put it in your front yard next to an anthill.
Or, I'm just saying, you take that giant thing, you just dump sand in it and leave it out in your front lawn and watch the ants.
Let them overtake it.
Yeah, they will turn it into and they'll eat the Zin.
Dude, it'll be a fucking civilization with flying cars in 2 weeks. I'm telling you.
Well, we have an example here. Let's see what they're trained. So let's see.
Day 21.
Until they get addicted and treat me as their god, I now can just fling this and it wakes them up. And look at that. They already know to go to the top. That's where their Zins are deposited. So let me give them one. Oh, look at that. We got the little messenger. He's going to run back down, tell everybody else, and then he's going to come back with the crew. I don't know if they're gay yet, though. How do we tell if the ants are gay yet? We're going to sprinkle a little Zin powder on them, too. Oh, look at that.
My God.
Oh, my God. Look at it. Oh, my God. Look at it. They got a whole train of them going up to it. Now they're like, oh, yeah, baby. We got our Zins. Dude, that is insane, dude. They're going higher.
Bits of powder back
all right, this is day 21.
All right, honestly, I can't wait for the Theo Von face reveal of this account.
All right, man. We're going to have JD Vance come over and help me sprinkle some Zins down with Tucker, and we're all going to fucking just chill.
I was scrolling GoPuff as one does. And I came across in the tobacco section, they don't sell Zin, but they sell like all the shitty off-brand ones, as well as Tucker Carlson's brand.
Wait, Tucker Carlson has his own pouch?
Well, remember how he was doing all this advertisement for Zin when he launched his internet career
and stuff. Yeah.
He decided, I don't want to give Zin.
Is he a Sesh guy?
Alps.
Oh, he's Alp?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen ads for Alp. I didn't know that was him. Is it actually him?
Look it up.
Or is he just sponsored by them?
He's the one that he promotes. He doesn't do Zins. So I don't know.
I feel like they're just paying him. He launched them. Okay, no, he did.
Okay. See, you don't get this shit anywhere else, by the way, guys. You're welcome.
Well, it's a 50-50 joint venture between the Tucker Carlson Network and a publicly traded company, Turning Point Brands.
Turning Point USA, where he spoke out against Israel.
No, it actually says right afterwards, no relation to Charlie Kirk's Turning Point USA.
That's even funnier. But that means I was right about that being a Charlie Kirk thing. So I'm close.
You were. Yeah, last week you were right. You're getting closer every week.
Don't fuck around. I'm plugged the fuck in. I might not be as online as I used to be, but I'm still plugged the fuck in.
I don't know. Should we try these Alps, man? I don't know.
I will give them a bad review because I don't trust Tucker Carlson. So I can't do it. I can't be unbiased.
You trust the people that own Zin?
You mean Big Tobacco? Of course, they've never lied.
They've never lied to me
they're
once.
Fine. Obviously, this was a big thing. Everybody was
Hunter
talking
Biden
about.
looks great. Okay, all shit aside, Hunter Biden looks awesome.
Everybody and their mother is going to be talking about this. He looks like
how sexy he looks.
He looks like his dad.
He looks just like.
And
his
he
father.
sounds like his dad in this interview.
Yeah.
It's
the crack
weird.
is eating his brain a little rapider than his father, so they're kind of getting to the same cognitive level.
But I got through not even an hour of this, and there's
I listened to 12 minutes.
There's 2 more hours to go, and it is excruciating. I don't think when people said that they wanted these long uncut interviews, they meant with Hunter Biden. So it's just a little weird that was
It could
your
have been an
choice.
hour and a half, and I wouldn't have felt so dauntingly overwhelmed and turned it off.
I have some thoughts, and the problem with it being 3 hours is like the good questions that Andrew does get to ask Hunter to his face are buried.
Yeah.
It's like maybe 15 minutes spent on a good question, and then you got like at least 2.5 hours of crap that you got to watch. Anyway, the people are doing a good job at clipping the more relevant parts of this interview. I just pulled.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed that. I have appreciated the clicks and like the little clips that I've been able to catch.
I just pulled we're not going to spend all stream talking about this, but let's listen to what Hunter had to say to our friend. What's his name? Andrew Callahan.
It's just two sex pests enjoying an afternoon in the backyard.
Just two guys who love to do speed and fuck. Or not, or beg to fuck and not fuck, like Andrew. Okay. Pussy. Anyway, let's get to the...
Well, Hunter pays, that's all.
I mean, if you could pay...
You don't have to beg when you pay, usually.
That's valid, though. Yeah. In my mind, I go, that's a valid guy. That's a valid exchange. Anyway, are we saying Andrew Callahan is worse than Hunter Biden? Maybe.
This cracker came...
Maybe. Anyway, let's see what he had to say. Directly from the horse's mouth here. We've been covering Hunter forever, so...
Does crack cocaine make you act any differently? No. Is it safer than alcohol? Probably. People think of crack as being dirty. It's the exact opposite. When you make crack, what you're doing is you're burning off all the impurities so that it combines with the sodium bicarbonate, which makes it smokable. That's all. Does crack...
That's all.
That's all. It's not that big of a deal.
That's all. You just gotta you just gotta put baking soda in your Coke, man. That's all.
How much longer till he's fucking on Rogan, though? Bruh. It's not long.
Well,
right?
He begged to be on Rogan, and Rogan said no. And Rogan, now he's seeing Andrew Callahan's interview do so well, and he won't shut the fuck up about it on his own show.
Have you heard this whole thing about how
he had Joe DeRosa on today?
Joe Rogan didn't know who Andrew Callahan was, and got all mad that he was in the green room at the mothership?
Yes, I've heard about this story.
Yeah. Now he's like, oh, this kid's getting all the interviews.
Yeah, well, Jamie keeps feeding him clips from him to like.
Yeah.
Anyway. The whole thing is just so goofy to me. I have thoughts. I have another clip though. We'll watch that real quick.
Okay.
Hang on, let me pull that up.
Yeah, what else we got?
Okay, here's the probably my favorite, or at least from what I've seen, the most interesting part of this interview, right? This is the kind of stuff that you actually want to hear Andrew ask Hunter, in my opinion, right? So we'll just let this.
How do you move forward in this world if every discussion you begin is a defense of, I know why I went on the board of a Ukrainian natural gas company. A lot of it had to do with money. 100%.
All right.
Well, that's what we've been saying for the last 2 years.
And if it's so innocent that it just had to do with money, had nothing to do with the current conflict that's engulfed the country that I was employed working for their energy department, but. Like he's going to act like it's the money issue is separate from what's going on in Ukraine right now, and it's like this is interesting.
I had an organization that was willing to pay me for a service that I was 100% qualified to do. I went to Yale Law School.
All right, dude. And here's the other thing about him going to Yale. Here's the other reason why I don't trust Tucker.
My dad sent me to Yale.
There's another reason why I don't trust Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson emailed Hunter Biden, because they're friends, and asked him to write a letter of recommendation for Yale for one of his kids.
I mean, that's a pretty standard thing.
Okay, it's standard if you're actually friendly, but like if you look at the way Tucker Carlson has covered Hunter Biden, and you look at this whole situation.
Yeah, but we all know that all these people that cover these people, it's an act.
Oh, we all know that. You say that, but no one fucking knows. Everyone acts like, oh, Tucker Carlson hates the Bidens. That's what the vast majority of this country acts like, and that's the problem. Like they don't, this kind of like lowbrow, like, oh, they actually knew each other and the emails got leaked stuff. That doesn't hit mainstream news. People don't fucking care or know or care or even put two and two together, honestly. And it's just funny because it's like he goes in this interview and they put Hunter Biden out there to be this cool guy, to be this anti-democratic establishment guy. He spent 30 minutes shitting on James Carville. He spent 30 minutes shitting on Jake Tapper. He said, why are we pushing the same people who have been losing elections? This is all stuff that we say on this show.
Yeah.
That he's been trained to go out and because he's not attached to the party.
Well, you know why. It's a joke now, but I could genuinely see him running for president.
But
so that's the whole. It's the whole. I genuinely feel like that's what this is for. He's trying to garnish the young vote right here, right now.
Well, they know he's the drug guy. He's out there being crazy, but like that drug stuff is coupled, in my opinion, with the corruption and all the craziness that he's also.
Well, it's definitely schemed over it by just saying, "Oh, he was on crack and fucking prostitutes."
Right, and the average lib goes like, "This is just a good redemption story of an addict overcoming his addiction," and it's like that's not what this is. This is like a guy who's still working for this party and is being presented as some sort of counter narrative in my eyes.
I served on dozens of boards before this. I was an expert in corporate governance. I have a encyclopedic knowledge of the region. I had served on a major infrastructure company's board and had done work in global aid relief throughout the entire world.
He's really struggling to get through this.
Yeah, because he's not qualified to sit on a Ukrainian energy board.
Yeah.
Like, we could watch this whole shit. Like I said, like I don't want to like turn this whole stream into this.
Enormous
but like,
list of connections of my own, and I was qualified to be on that board. And it gave me the freedom at a time when I really needed the freedom to be with my family, to focus on my brother's health. And I chose to do it. And I was transparent about it.
No, the brother that you fucked his wife after he died? You mean that brother that you love so much that you fucked his wife?
I wanted to really get in with his wife right before he died. That's what I'm trying to say.
Which is even crazier. If he's alive and you do it, I go, that's crazy, but it's family drama. When he's dead and you take his wife away, I go, no.
That's a crazy take, by the way.
It's worse. It's just objectively worse.
I'd say they're equal.
I don't know. If you're dead and you take the wife, that's objectively worse. I don't know how or why I would even need to explain myself. But yeah, well, all that's going on the Democratic side. Okay, we got Hunter Biden doing we got him doing Dune level interviews, and then we've got little clips of Trump.
The Irishman interview.
It's longer than The Irishman, which took 500,000 people to make. And we have Trump,
Look at this gold stupid palace that he's created.
It's beautiful.
We have him stone
He looks good. Let's see.
cold, and it was President Obama. It wasn't lots of people all over the place. It was them too. But the leader of the gang was President Obama. Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him?
Have you heard of
Barack
Hussein
Obama? Have you heard of him?
And except for the fact that he gets shielded by the press for his entire life, that's the one they... Look, he's guilty. It's not a question... I like to say...
This is my favorite, because you can watch this whole thing, and I've watched it like 4 times. He never says what Obama's guilty of.
Oh, yeah, he does, because I've taken this clip and whatever, but
yeah, but like this clip, like it doesn't say anything
now
about what, like...
Well, okay, we'll get into this.
Obama,
we'll get into...
put him on the Epstein list, right?
No. So this is a good deflection, weird, slippy, slidey thing with Trump and his current administration. Like, he had Tulsi Gabbard go up there and explain in full detail, which I do believe to be true, that Obama was in charge and was essentially the figurehead and the guy leading the way on accusing Trump of being a Russian asset without evidence.
Oh, we're still on this? Okay.
And I've been a big, people who know me know that I've been saying from the beginning, and have called me a right winger for saying this, but I fully agree with that. And I fully agree with the fact that Trump is no more compromised in ways than any other person, if not whatever. Like, they're all compromised
than any other world leader.
And it was leverage. We knew the Ukraine stuff was bubbling up, so there was a big reason.
It was a good opportunity there to try to crush him by saying that he was a Russian.
Get them in the fucking lexicon. Get everybody start stressing about Russia.
Cold War stress again. It's always good.
And then
right?
obviously the Ukraine thing comes and everybody's now we're all primed to support Ukraine because Russia hijacked all of our elections and blah, 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 blah. And it's a tale as old as time, right? And I'm not saying Russia's perfect. I'm not. But I would like to get over this like big bad shit that we do with other countries. We're the big bad. Sorry. I don't really know how else to explain it other than that. And I'm not trying to be dramatic when I say that. I'm not trying to say we as individuals are bad when I say that. I'm not trying to damn our country when I say that. I love America. I'm just saying, like, we are the instigator and we
have been for a long time now, and then we want to always play. We're the kid that goes and punches you in the face, and then when you do anything, cries about it.
But Trump has had the facts and the knowledge of and he's known that Obama did this, and no one's shocked at this. But it's the putting it out while you're being under the microscope for Epstein and using it as this, like, if you were so concerned about people calling you a Russian asset, you would have declassified all this day one and said, you guys are fucking idiots.
Look, here's how it shows I'm not, and you're
dumb,
an idiot.
and I'm not, and I'm gonna rule this country. Fuck you. You're all wrong. I got.
Well, let me tell you something. If he could do that, he would have done it by now. Because that would give him his unlimited term.
He is a scumbag because he'd rather hold on to that stuff and use it to his own advantage. It's like, dude, if you really wanted the American people to have the truth, we would have had it, dog.
Yeah, but then here's the thing, right? I think he just overshot the whole thing because at the end of the day, we talked about this like off show a couple days ago, right? This is what actually became the thing that hurt his target audience. Like, this is where his target audience has now started to walk away.
Yeah.
The Epstein stuff as a whole, right?
And that's why
putting
the
manipulation
Russiagate stuff
around
out,
it and exactly.
I get it. That could get some people to go, look, whatever. My problem with this is, like, I agree with this Russiagate stuff, and I know what they're putting out there probably is 100% true, and all of the made-up bullshit, that is something to be...
like you said, it muddies it, right? When they start to add this Epstein stuff to it.
It muddies it, but, it's just genuinely deflecting away from the fact that the Epstein stuff's happening, and it bothers me that it was used in a political way and not like a... hey, we're going to just disclose this because it needs to be disclosed, and you guys should be concerned that a president is going to make up a narrative about another candidate being a Manchurian fucking candidate, which is a concern. I don't want Obama. I want Obama to be held accountable for that. The problem is now he will not be because no one is going to take this Russiagate stuff seriously because we have bigger fucking fish to fry right now.
Unfortunately, we do.
That's what's happening, and it sucks. And you know, and you're not going to get a nuanced take like that literally anywhere, in my opinion. But moving on.
What do you got here?
We're moving on. This is a big. Okay, so there's a rabbit hole that's being delivered to me through the algorithm, right? I'm gonna let you guys.
Yeah, let's just go.
I'm gonna let you guys. I want to know what everybody has to say about this.
The CIA ran a bunch of experiments and research on marine mammal consciousness and its potential for human connection right before they made it illegal to deliberately communicate with any kind of marine mammal life under the MMPA. And this is because the CIA is hiding the fact that there are aliens at the bottom of the ocean, and the dolphins that aren't able to be brainwashed the same way that humans are would definitely expose this secret to us. Who said that?
Okay.
I wouldn't doubt that at all. Is that real? Where you're legally not allowed to scientifically try to communicate with marine wildlife? That's a real thing?
I looked it up. And it is true. Where did I see?
Wait, scroll back up. You guys said it right there. I used Google for 30 seconds, and
yeah, hang on. Here it is. This is what
you
I was
don't like
looking
it because it's not real.
No. This is somebody who works. Okay, so she said, "Hey, girl, former marine mammal rescue volunteer here. Without the MMPA, otters would probably be extinct instead of recovered. Sea lions and seals would be constantly harassed and blah 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 by dogs and kids. The whales would be harassed and thrown off course by tourist boats. Trust me, I've seen it happen. The MMPA is a good thing. It wasn't that long ago that whales were hunted off the U.S. coast and otters and seals were taken for their fur. That said, I do think we have a lot to learn from, these, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's what they fall under, like porpoises and whatever. And I do think if any animal could communicate the secrets of the universe, it would be dolphins and whales and stuff like that. Okay, like, I get what they're saying, but the OP did reply to this.
Okay.
And it was interesting because it's like, where did she say? Where did she say? Oh, where I didn't. It's not look. Oh, view fucking replies. I hate this.
I hate.
Regardless, here's the thing. It's an interesting point that, like, I understand where they're coming from. The people who work with these animals are going to know best.
Well,
right?
it's like, of course, the people who work with them are going to feel this way, but also we can also sit here and say maybe an organization did one bad thing and 100 good things.
But I also think that it's
not
weird.
Impossible. It's silly to say, oh, here's 10 good things they did. They've never done anything wrong. You should know this.
And the language used to describe communication specifically with these types of animals is bizarre and is not used to describe communications with any other animals, which is weird, and why people point this out and go, why are they singled out in the language of this? It is strange. And it's like, you know, if the concern is conservation, why wouldn't that same energy be levied towards all the other species? Because in theory, like, trying to communicate with deer is going to fuck up their herding populations. And like, if you were to leave food out and stuff like that kind of thing. Like,
but isn't that like also illegal technically?
Yeah, kind of, but it's not under the same law that this thing is. And that's, I did a little reading about this, and it is weird. I mean, obviously people are going to take it and run with it and come up with stuff like this.
I feel like the language is just dumb, and because of that, it leads to a lot of interpretation.
All right,
you know what I mean?
knew we were going to land here, so I'm going to let this guy rap it to us so that we can really lock in, okay? Because,
all right.
You know, white girls have their way with certain way of convincing, but I think this guy really does it.
You think a black guy can really put this into words for me?
I think he does it in a way no one else is going to be able to do, and he really crushes it. Ready?
And dolphins, cause they know we used to live with them. They heal our bodies with their sonars when you swim with them. Dolphins used to help us birth our babies in the ocean. They send ultrasounds to the womb to keep the baby focused. Their sonar frequency 130 hertz, it come with benefits. It can help brain development and also Parkinson's. They're part of the normals, dolphins are extraterrestrial. They speak to us through telepathy, they're celestial. That's why when dolphins see a person, they be nice to you. If something trying to come and eat you, they will fight for you. Dolphins done save people life, even dogs too. That's why they trying to make it illegal, so they don't talk to you. They can give you knowledge, open your third eye, also heal your body. I'm about to go to the ocean, finna call up all my dolphin army. They in the mermaid family, so I know for a fact they real. Sending off frequencies like sirens, they the real deal. Common facts, if you know for a fact, that's the reason they ban them. You can look this all up, I promise this wasn't random. They banning dolphins.
All right.
You can look this all up. Here's my YouTube conspiracy video. I made a rap song about how the dolphins used to make my third eye.
All right, Max, let
glow.
me just refer to my McGraw-Hill textbook instead, then, dude.
I don't think I used a McGraw-Hill textbook after I was like 16.
Let me just confer with Robert Maxwell to get the straight dope.
You're right, dude. All things on YouTube are factually correct.
Cringe. I've learned more on YouTube than I ever would watching CNN. Anyway,
when did I say the news is a good outlet? That was a silly ass comment.
Well, I'm not going to scapegoat YouTube if it's better than the alternatives.
I mean, it is and it isn't. I mean, if you want to only learn by watching something, I would definitely agree YouTube's better than the news.
Yeah, most people do that. Who's reading?
Yeah, but like, I mean, a lot of people are reading.
No one's fucking reading. Dude, that's crazy.
A lot of people are reading.
They're reading smut. They're all reading smut, Max.
Now, a lot of people are reading the smut, and I do.
And that's fine. Good for them. I'm just telling you what's happening, bro. They're not reading.
Just watch.
They're not reading about sonar and shit. I'm telling you right now.
Well, there are people out there that unfortunately do, and then they have to look
under
at this crazy shit on the internet.
They're under the spell of the Rothschilds and their
yes,
teachings.
the Rothschilds have written all textbooks about dolphins, all writings about dolphins.
Would you be shocked? Would you be shocked?
Have been done by the Rothschilds exclusively.
Well, we're not out of the hole yet.
Harness the power of bugs yet. They are like 90 times stronger than their body weight.
Dude,
they can
you
survive.
You just showed me like 4
of
schizophrenic videos of people being like, I haven't been outside in 2 months, so I speak to animals now.
This guy's right, by the way. We'll start him over.
Okay. Have we not harnessed the power of bugs yet? They are like 90 times stronger than their body weight. They can survive off of crumbs. Why have we not made an ant colony have a
Zen-powered ant colony
hamster wheel to spin like a fucking power generator or some shit, bro? Why do we
they
not
go into
have
one of those death wheels
bug power generators, bro? Bugs are so much stronger than humans in scale factor. You get 100 ants on a fucking spinning wheel or to like push a button real hard. You get them all to just push that button and it dispenses food or some shit for them. That's just the infinite power glitch. Infinite bug power.
When did you become such an entomologist? When are you a bug? When are you a bug guy?
No, I actually looked this up recently. It's kind of crazy. So these ants, if they start, it's called an ant death spiral. You can look this up. I'm so dead ass. They lose the pheromone of the hive and they just loop in a circle until they die.
Perfect. And we just keep reproducing them and keep them looping.
Oh, so now ants don't get rights?
Do they? I mean, you know what? No one gets rights when all the nuclear power plants melt down. It's all cooked. We're cooked, is all I'm saying. So maybe the fucking
ants don't have rights, dude.
Ants aren't creating nuclear waste, probably.
You never know what that poop does.
I had a whole segment about Viktor Grebennikov and his anti-gravity and levitation beetles that we've talked about, but I'll spare you guys for that. We'll do it some other time.
The levitating beetles is something I could actually believe in, but
if that's the case, we could go into Viktor.
Yeah, let me see him.
Grebennikov from Russia. Grebennikov was kind of a non-conventional scientist. He was an entomologist, did a lot of work with bugs, entomology. And his favorite thing was to go out into the steppes of Russia and into the various outer hinterlands and camp out in the summers and study.
What is that?
These are like
that's the first. I was waiting to see an exclusively Russian bug, and this is the first one. I've never seen this in my life.
Well, the weird thing is, Grebennikov was actually really like He discovered like a beetle specifically that he used for these experiments. It was like very protective of what kind of beetle it was and wasn't telling people for a while. It has come out. But it is a freaky...
This one exclusively? Or?
Yeah, it's like relative to the scarab beetle from Egypt, which is interesting because those were held in such high regard, obviously.
Yeah, like how did it get all the way over here?
Well, it's not the same, but it's like of that species. It's just not the one that they find in Africa.
Interesting.
And on one of these expeditions, he started seeing some weird effects. This is all explained in great detail on the AchilleNet site if you type in Grebennikov and his flying box or gravity platform. But anyhow, the result of this was to show that he found a certain bug that didn't fly, it levitated. And this was, he'd put this bug into a little vial or something, and he saw this vial jumping up off the lab table, jumping up and down. And of course, this is patently impossible based on any type of normal physics. So he got into this, and he found out that the bug wings themselves were creating an anti-gravity phenomena under certain conditions.
Whoa.
And of course, what we have here, if you analyze, I think I found the bug.
Also, yeah, like, look, like, obviously these things were held in super high regard. I don't know, but maybe they used this shit to lift the fucking stones, bro. I don't know what they were up to.
Could you imagine they had like 1 million of them as a pad and they just like poked it and things just went woo?
That's actually a beetle. And if you analyze this bug structure, you see a hexagonal pyramid structure array throughout the entire bottom wing of this bug. Turns out that beetles have two wings. The top wing is called a wing cover, and what the beetle does is it lifts this wing cover up, and then it flips out its lower wings, or inner wings. Now, the bug cover protects the inner wings, but when it gets excited or something, it flips these other wings out, and it flaps these other wings, and the inner wings flap a little, and this beetle goes gyrating around. They can't fly very good, but they sure levitate great, I guess. And anyway, he took a whole bunch of these bug wings, and he glued them to like a Venetia blind structure, and he put it into a little platform he built. So they were all, these bug wings were all covered in here. And he used, I theorize he used the wing covers as well as the inner wing itself. There's also a kind of a handlebar on this thing with some controls. You can see the thing a little better here in detail. The controls,
like
I think, had to be manipulated continuously and probably vibrated.
This dude, look, a lot of people say this is crackpot bullshit, but I also raise you, like, what do you fucking know about Russia and what their fucking weird science
Dude, they were working with bugs!
We probably work with bugs. We just are better at hiding it and didn't fucking have some weird guy figure it out first.
To create the same action that the bug was doing. There was also down at the base some kind of a lever, which I suspect controlled the amount of lift he was getting out of this thing. Anyway, Grebennikov claimed that he could fly this thing or levitate it, and it would go around at almost 1,000 miles an hour.
Now he was standing on this thing.
All right, now that part is not accurate.
No, he claims that he was able to buzz around, and because of
1,000 miles an hour, he would disintegrate.
No, because the idea is he's not using conventional propulsion, similar to the way the Beatles are not using conventional propulsion like air to fly. They are literally gravitating. They are literally manipulating.
Yeah, but gravity would rip the skin off your body at 1,000 miles.
It would, 100%. And this is the argument with UFOs all the time. That's why the general scientific consensus, if you were to try to be scientific about UFOs, would be to say there is an anti-gravity effect occurring, which means probably there is somewhat of a bubble around what's going on It creates the anti-gravity device, however it's going to work, is going to create a bubble around you. And what happens is you skip through space-time as opposed to propulsing in a traditional Newtonian physics sense. So you're throwing Newtonian physics out the window when you do this shit. So you don't need to be concerned with drag or lift or anything like that, which is why you can do breakneck turns, which is why G-forces
Well, I get that, but I still
kill
think that your body would be affected if you were standing on it and you weren't covered in some kind of craft.
Agreed, but if the
like holding it like a scooter, you know what I mean?
I feel you, but it depends on how big that gravitational bubble around you is. If you was able, in theory, to get one, coat the bottom of that thing so that a field around him was big enough to contain his body, you could fly around and your hat wouldn't fly off your head. In theory.
I don't know, man.
In theory.
I don't know.
And
that is where, to me, I stop buying it. If you could go like 40 miles an hour, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
No, because
I'm not even going to lie.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, this stuff is what Lockheed Martin has and doesn't tell you about. This is the stuff that's like already incorporated into stealth aircraft that we're not told about. Straight up.
Well, I am not buying it yet, but that's just me.
We didn't even get halfway through. There's some good stuff about Gabrinikov, though. That we could always go into at a later date. I enjoy learning about these weird,
because isn't that a Batman supervillain, like a bug guy?
Maybe it would just Beetleborgs. Remember them?
Beetleborgs, dude.
I think it would. When it all's out on the table, it will be something like that. Instead of aliens, it will be like, it's bugs, dude. It's always been bugs the whole time.
I'm trying to figure out where this bug supervillain in my head comes from. Now I'm just all fucked up.
All right, well, we're entering the Ozzy block here. Let's
Edgar the Bug. That's his name. Sorry, couldn't let it go.
Let it rip.
All
right. Ozzy had some things to say about this kind of stuff. Let's hear it. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne.
An alien?
What do we got on
You'd
us?
love to meet an alien. Oh, so paint the picture, Ozzy. There's a UFO, an alien comes down, you walk out into your back garden. What do you say? All right, mate. No, but, I mean, what would you...
I love that he's trying to be serious right now. Ozzy Osbourne's like actually
He's
thinking
like,
about
well, you know what? Actually, give me a minute.
They don't come here with spacesuits, and so it would be a good idea to follow them because they've got a place
with similar. Maybe.
I love that. I follow that too. He's like, you never hear about them they never have helmets on, so I'd follow them and figure out what the hell.
If one can breathe here, I guess I can go there.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ozzy.
There's more than one type. I mean,
I like how this guy's talking to him like he's retarded. It's like, no, he's getting what you're saying. He's just got to get it out.
Is like, I hate when people have a speech issue, which is he had Parkinson's, right? That's where the speech problem's coming from. But his brain is still fully cognitive. You don't have to treat him like a 4-year-old. You know what I mean?
Even if their brain doesn't work fully, I'm not treating you. I'm not talking to you like you're full.
Well, I'm not, but that's what he's insinuating.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like, that's why he's doing it, because he's like, in his mind, he's like, oh, he talks like that, so he's not cognitively there. He's probably more cognitively there than you are in this moment, is all I'm trying to say.
I agree.
They reckon,
it could be
also, let him talk.
But they don't have spacesuits on. When we go to the moon or in space, we wear a spacesuit, or we go to Mars, we're going to wear a spacesuit. But they don't. They got no eyebrows and all this fucking.
Hit the button. I like how I just defended his cognitive ability, and then he said that sentence.
He fucking rules.
Yeah, that's the thing. The one thing that I struggle with is all the videos. It's all the big elongated head and skinny body and long fingers. It's very
another thing
stereotypical.
That's propaganda.
Yeah.
That's what
they
I
have
think.
2 legs, 2 arms, and a head.
That's what I'm saying. Why aren't they hopping on one central leg or no legs?
Or like a fucking spider or something.
I love the shitty AI clips they keep throwing in.
Good. We got a little more from this one.
Sick.
It's so good.
Who is this person that's interviewing?
I don't know. I got to find this
Okay.
whole thing and watch it because
I know now. I want to watch.
I'm very intrigued.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Marks the beginning of total population control.
This is about Project Bluebeam. This is, I don't know if we've covered this a lot on the show, but there's a subgenre of the UFO community who believes that everything is holograms and it's fake, but it's in order to, because we're running out of poor brown countries. So we need to do fake aliens now.
Wait. What?
There's a subgenre of UFO.
Yeah, I get that. I get the first part. It's where you went from aliens to a lack of brown poor countries that you lost me.
They genuinely believe that America's, military industrial complex has kind of exhausted their scapegoats of scary, country. No, I swear to God.
So now we have to hologram new ones in? Is that
We're hologramming aliens in to continue. We're testing the waters to continue funding the military industrial complex against an alien threat, which I like. I like their moxie. I do.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I like that. We might not agree, but I think we're on the same page, low-key.
I think we could hang.
Project aims to stage a large-scale fake extraterrestrial invasion worldwide, with UFOs visible in the sky, and to introduce a fake god to save humanity from this invasion.
Hold on a second. Do you think that could even happen? That they stage an alien invasion?
He's terrified.
You just blew his mind. Look at that face. He goes, "Oh my God, yes, I think they can."
Whoa! Never considered it.
I never thought for a minute, but when you said it like
that face is. I'm gonna miss this man. I really am.
We'll get the timestamp on this video. That is the clip for this week on the YouTube.
Yeah, 21 seconds in. This is
you're gonna cut. That's gonna go with us on the picture.
Unique thumbnail.
That's the clip.
All I know is that's crazy. I love it. But hey, was it Operation Northwoods where the CIA was going to project Jesus Christ? This is in the fucking 60s or 70s.
I thought that was for a Clay Aiken concert.
They were going to project Jesus Christ over Cuba, and
scare them
and hand out pamphlets about how Jesus was coming to save them from communism.
I have come.
That was a legit plan. Looked at it. We've talked about this on the show.
We should have done that. That would have been based as hell.
We tried. We literally, it was like on the desk.
We just didn't have the tech yet. Now we can do it with Tupac.
That's the thing. If they were if they were putting that on somebody's table, we've had that tech since then. Since then, bitch. God damn.
Well, that was what was you talking about?
The War of the Worlds thing.
People thought it was for real.
But can it happen now?
I don't know. I mean,
do you think we are gullible enough as a race?
I mean, let's face it. If we walked out now and we looked at the sky, and there was like 35, 45.
What would you do
I'll be able to run back to this toilet.
I can't wait to fall asleep to this tonight.
No, I mean,
you run in and grab the jewelry and get in the car and go, I'm off.
I mean, if they are coming, why haven't they come right now?
Well, that's
This is the most insane. This is the most sane UFO podcast I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's the part that really kicks.
Another big question.
And also that they reckon that a lot of people that see them around nuclear silo places.
Okay.
And there was one where this one shut down the.
He's talking about Malmstrom Air Force Base in Montana. I know what he's talking about. He's well read on the topic, actually. He knows what he's talking about.
Speaking of, did you see Andrew Yang called him a true American on his tweet when he died?
Andrew Yang?
Yeah.
I was joking around that he's just as American as he is British, honestly. So it's like, I would.
It's just funny he wrote that. I'm like, is that a joke or do you not know?
He probably didn't know. He had no idea.
Yeah,
he thought Black Sabbath was an American metal band, for sure.
He thought Adam Friedland wasn't Jewish.
He thought Adam Friedland was in Black Sabbath because it's Jewish. Sabbath.
The Sabbath.
Black Sabbath. When you really think about it, makes you think. Makes you think.
It's real.
Real crazy crowd start singing with me. Are you ready?
I remember this too.
Are you ready?
This is prime time.
Yeah, this is TV show.
This was right around the era where him and Howard Stern looked exactly the same.
They became one being for
it was
5
awesome.
years.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and let's go out to the bar.
Let's go out. Not even the lines.
This is such an awesome.
Let's go out to the ball game. Just being like, I don't really know the song.
Just
right off the rip.
He's not even from here. So yeah.
Yeah, dude, but he's been here for a very long time. At this
All right,
point.
Andrew Yang. That sounds like an Andrew Yang excuse. This was promoted. They had 7 camera guys around him and
yeah,
shit.
dude. There's never this many cameras in the box. The lyrics are in front of him, Brad.
He knows the melody because he is a true musician.
The producer's trying to help him out. He's
This,
like,
like,
seeing the lyrics in the back.
this
Come on,
fade-
take me out, take me out.
This fade from the producer's like face looking at him to like the guy in the audience also making the same face is so
Not
good.
a player who's just disappointed.
This is
Hold
a
on.
magical moment.
Yeah, look at him, look at that side eye. Why the fuck did we do this?
Like the disappointed
losing my
people
job.
are becoming Ozzy in this show.
Yeah, you can tell that Buckwheat over here doesn't like the national anthem.
Buckwheat looks like
artist.
he's about to do this that scene in Civil War where he walks up to Ozzy Osbourne and he's like, "What
kind of American are you?
What kind of American are you?
The one that doesn't know the goddamn
You sound
national anthem.
like a fucking redcoat to me."
You don't know the baseball national anthem?
Look at that.
He's so pissed.
Look, the dude's got his
Look
antenna.
at all those cameras.
He's got his antenna on his phone up. Look,
He's trying to make a call, bro.
there's literally an antenna in his
Are they
phone.
what are
dude.
they doing with the phones right now?
Did anybody ever really know when?
Is this an audio recording they're trying to take? I bet it is.
It sounds like this.
Oh, it's
And
funny.
I still want to hear it. If you have it, buddy, put it.
Hey,
on
hey, you guys want to hear this? I went to the Cubs game. Ah!
We didn't even get through half of the stream tonight because I just had to really harp on Ozzy's obsessions, which is awesome. And I'm not even upset about it. You know, as long as we hit an hour, I'm happy.
What is this, Ozzy? I thought Club Penguin was gone.
Kelly sent me this today. They
is
said
it back?
we're all logging on for Ozzy, actually. So this is
I
what
thought
happened.
they bombed Club Penguin, or is this just like a gift?
No, there's
Is
like
this
some.
just like a joke?
No, they're back. I mean, it's been around. I don't know if it's private servers or what, but
Okay.
Look
I
at
was
this.
confused.
look at them. When I say Ozzy, you say Osborne. Ozzy. Osborne. Dude, Ozzy wouldn't approve.
Dude, who the fuck sits there and still takes the time?
Labubu
you know?
in my ugu. I know Ozzy would have approved for real, for real. Rest in peace,
What
Ozzy
if-
Osbourne.
For real, for real.
For real,
Shut
for real.
up.
Shout out, dude. Club Penguin's still holding strong, bro.
I genuinely must be wrong, but I thought they shut that site down because they couldn't like handle it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just ignorant, you know? I don't know.
Maybe you are just ignorant, dude.
Or didn't they nuke Club Penguin?
I thought they brought it back. They might have and brought it back, dude.
So many questions.
Did you hear about this flight thing?
Like the guy or a plane?
A plane.
What are we
Did you hear about this
No.
B-52 that almost hit a plane, a commercial airliner? It was a military.
I heard about it, but I
Okay.
haven't seen a video.
You
Yeah,
know-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
there's a lot of news about it around about the air traffic controllers and how they fucked
Well, yeah,
up
it's like
versus
they're not
this
supposed to
and
be in
that
the
and
same
other.
airspace. Yeah.
Long story short, this is the best clip I could find about this because it's just the raw footage of what the pilot says to the people who he just almost he had to basically maneuver this commercial jet like it
He
was
had
a
to do
fucking
like a crazy turn,
fighter
right?
jet. Yeah, so he like cranked that shit and people were like like you know,
Thrown
yeah,
from
like,
the
yeah,
chair,
people were like that's not normal. So then he had to get on the mic and be like, "Listen, folks,
sorry, I just threw everything. Sorry, I did a barrel roll."
So
gang."
let's take his words, just so everybody knows what happened.
Plane kind of sort of coming at us. Nobody told us about it, and so we continued. And air traffic. There's no radar here, so the tower is controlled. Or excuse me, the tower does everything visually, and so they said report about 6 miles from the airport. So we did that. I think he realized that the spacing wasn't going to work, and he said turn right. And I looked over and there was an airplane, which those of you on the right-hand side, I thought it was the one.
He's like, hey, you guys probably saw
you guys
that
over
shit.
there on the right hand side. You saw that big ass motherfucker before I did.
That
Probably.
giant military airplane that almost killed us. Yeah.
That big. When you guys got shade in your window, did you look out the window for chance?
Small airplane like the one you see at the airport right now doing touch and goes. And he said, turn right. I said, there's an airplane over there. And he says, turn left. And
that's the worst feeling in the world, dude.
You know what? I don't know what's going on up there, bro. Just do something.
You're calling down to air traffic control like, hey, I need directions. He's like, turn right. And you're like, there's a plane there. He goes, turn left. I'm like, I'm fucked.
Do the opposite. Do the opposite.
Fucked right now, dude. God damn, I'm on my own up here.
Yeah. It's like if your GPS said that, I'd have a panic attack. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
That's a whole person down there doing that to me right now.
This is what happens when they took the DEI out.
Yeah, that's what people are saying, though, for real.
we read back the clearance, looked over and saw the airplane that was kind of coming on a converging course with us. And so given his speed, it was a military, I don't know how fast they were going, but they were a lot faster than us. I felt it was the safest thing to do to turn behind it. So sorry about the aggressive maneuver. It caught me by surprise. This is not normal at all.
Whoa, you don't want to hear
that.
that.
You know that when he gets off that plane and he gets in that little office with all the people who work there, he is going to lose his motherfucking
He just lost his motherfucking mind and then had to like zen the fuck up and like make this call and not say an F word, and it was beautifully done.
I can't fucking believe this just happened.
Do not hand me that fucking phone yet. I'm not fucking ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just had a quite aggressive maneuver.
Sorry for the aggressive maneuver there where I barrel rolled out of the B-52's way. That was a little crazy. Not normal, guys. Not normal at all.
That's fucking awesome.
I don't know why they didn't give us a heads up, because
throw everybody else under the bus.
Radar, and nobody said, hey, there's also a B-52 in the pattern.
Hey, there's also like the biggest plane ever. Right
There's also a giant bomber plane flying right towards us.
It was not fun. I do.
Oh, it's huge.
Apologize for it, and thank you for understanding. It was kind of not a fun day at work.
Not a fun day at work.
Might be the best, most necessary pilot applause I've ever heard. Love to hear it. Shout out to that
dude.
guy.
You know when people applause when they just like land normally? It's like, dude, come on. You know? Come on.
It's true. I got some links here, but a lot
I wish
of
they had some videos of this like actually in the sky, you know?
Oh yeah, no fucking.
Like I want to see how close you were. I wish someone was like taking a picture on their camera during the plane. I'm pissed. I want more of this. This is nuts.
It's wild.
This is what's gonna happen to me when I fly to your house. We're gonna get hit by a B-52 bomber.
Probably not. Hopefully not.
Nah.
Maybe a Blue Angel. Will
take me out before I get
sonic
too far.
boom right through your fucking plane.
Right on takeoff, because like I'm here. Just disintegrate our fucking
splits
flight.
you in half in the middle of the sky.
Fall like an anime character and shit.
Yikes. All right, so let's do, I don't know, like 2 more and then we'll call it.
Hey, we can do whatever. We're just vibing.
We'll do 2 more. We don't got to run super crazy over.
Put some funny up here.
Here's
we got
a
a funny
funny.
video.
I got
Oh,
funny.
God.
So this is funny because, you know, we run into this issue a lot.
Did you save it first?
No, I don't save it, but you know what happens? And I swear to God, this happens. This is a mistake, and I almost don't want to say anything because
then it's gonna like they're gonna hear us and fix Reddit.
Exposing a big thing. But when stuff gets deleted off of Reddit like this, and I go into our messenger that we use for this stream, the thumbnail that's still in the link that I've sent is still harbors the image. And then when I go and I right click the thumbnail and I go open the image in a new tab, it opens the original image in its original size. So it's still there. Even if they
and then like if you refresh, does it fuck it up?
No. I can, it's there. I've got
That's
it.
hilarious to me.
So
that is so fucking
if
funny.
there's something you think is going to get nuked, just send it in a chat and pull that image off.
Shout out the Facebook Messenger chat. We give it a lot of guff, but this might actually be a good thing.
M&B tip for anybody who might need it. We had the Instagram my dad made after cheating on my mom, and I was really heartbroken.
No.
It was a locked post, which is good news.
Yeah, because the comments went too hard.
And it was sorry this was removed by the moderators, which is also a good look. So we found the image. We have it here.
He made a new Instagram.
A new Instagram of him rollerblading. He's following 57
Did he cheat on his mom with a guy?
He cheated on his mom. And it says, rediscovery in action. Some people have a midlife crisis. I have a midlife renew. Welcome to the 20-year-old me escaping a 50-year-old body.
Buddy.
And he posted this in mildly infuriating, which I thought was pretty
funny. It's actually maximally infuriating.
I was like, that might not be mildly infuriating. That might be more than
why they removed it. But it needs to go in the next higher level, the next echelon of infuriating.
There's just something about being in your own bubble so much that you type that bio out and you're like, that'll make me sound appealing.
Yeah. Like you type that out and then you read it over and you go, fuck yeah. Bitches are going to want to suck my dick.
Which is also a part that was annoying me is he says, welcome to the 20-year-old me. And he spells it out, year old. And then he goes, escaping a 50-YO body.
Well, he learned the new term halfway through.
Halfway through. But that doesn't mean you don't go back and fix the original one. You got to do that.
Well, he's old. He's not going to do that. He also didn't put a space in between the 0 and the Y.
It's like he was typing this and then like his brain activated halfway through and he said, you need to make yourself sound a little younger since you're kind of making this point about, and he only remembered to put YO at the end.
I think the real thing, this should say, rediscovering myself. I've been closeted since I was 16, and now I'm want to fuck dudes. Look at my roller skating pic.
I got another funny. That is great. I love that. I love that. And then we have this, and then we'll do one more and we're out of here. But this is upstate New York news. Binghamton.
Oh, good.
Binghamton Police Chief Joseph Zukuski's girlfriend, Susan Rice, is heard calling the teens Section 8 and saying, we are the police. All right? It's a good one.
That's in upstate New York. Look at this woman, dude.
This is a good one, bro. You're going to love this.
Oh, I've seen this in my own eyes.
Yeah, literally. It's such a good clip.
You remember how mad white Burn Hills mothers got when you brought black friends from other towns to Burn Hills?
Dude, yeah.
And you remember that shit, dude? The mom, like when you bring a black kid over to like a white friend hangout in Burn Hills.
Well, it's just so funny when you live in a place like Binghamton, which is already more black than anywhere we've ever lived in upstate New York.
It's so real.
And to just be like racist like you live in Burn Hills is so funny to me because it's like you see black people every day.
She just moved.
Every day. Yeah, that's what it's. That's the vibe I'm getting. Anyway.
She's having trouble assimilating.
Also, the dude filming is literally a minor. Keep that in mind. So let's run the tape.
Go in the crib.
Go in the crib.
Go in the crib.
You don't even pay
Go
for
in the
this.
crib.
Go in the house.
Go in the crib.
This is my estate.
Go in the crib.
All right.
So she's the landlord? Is that what we're insinuating?
No,
here?
she's pointing at her house over here in the back corner, I think.
Okay. Okay, I thought this was like a landlord situation.
No, because she apparently was saying some racist shit to them, and they were like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch!" And then she came over to them, and they're like, "You got to go back in your house, girl. Like, why are you doing this?
Got it.
Go back to the crib, you know?
Got it.
Go in the crib.
We are.
Go in the crib. Go in the crib. I don't care.
Yeah, what do you do? Section 8?
Section 8.
Okay. Pause this. They're your neighbors. Therefore, if they are Section 8. So the fuck are you?
Or even if not, like it's like,
why
would you put yourself in that situation with your next door
we live in
neighbor?
the same type of house and you paid way more for it, you dumbass. Like,
right.
Go in the house. Go in the house. Go in the house. Go in the house.
What? Come up,
Touch me.
up here.
Touch me. Oh my.
What? Fuck
oh my god, she just hit a minor first. Now they can beat the fuck out of her. Oh no.
She's pulling back again. She's
no!
pulling back again, and the cop is right behind her. So
oh my god, there's a cop already here?
The guy that she's married to is a cop. That's why she's screaming, we are the police.
We are young. Hey!
She's about to get
Let's see it. Oh, she just got pulled into the shadow realm. She was like Yugi Moto's grandpa.
Brother.
Yugi!
This? The fucking this?
They threw her into the lawn furniture, bro.
I wish he wasn't so focused on hitting her and more focused on filming her. Let's be real.
I know.
But it was a good one. Oh, but it was a good one.
Ass, dude.
It was a good. Watch the guy react to the way he reacts to this is so fun.
Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Not playing with you.
Get up. Get up. Come on. Wake up.
Get off my porch. Get off my porch. Get off my porch. Get off my porch. Get off.
He goes,
I'm getting her off.
He's so
your
sorry. He's so fucking sorry right now.
He knows that he's a cop. He knows that when his buddies come and they see that video,
He's like,
she's
I'm
going to
fucking,
jail.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm getting her off, dude. I'm
cooked.
sorry. I was
I'm
trying to come
sorry.
out and stop it. I really was. And he was, dude. But he's cooked. He's fucking it's so cooked. It's so funny. Look at
His
her.
wife literally is unconscious. He's just dragging her off
What's
the patio
worse is
right
this
now.
is a girlfriend, bro. This isn't even his wife, bro.
My porch.
She probably doesn't even live there. He lives there.
There goes your
yeah,
whole
and now he
career.
has all these issues. You know, thanks.
He knew
Thanks.
it.
Now the neighbors hate me. You fucking bitch.
Not playing with you.
He's like, I smoked weed with them once. They were cool.
And now it's all over.
Get off my porch. Get off my porch. Get off my porch. Get off my porch. Get off my.
I'm getting her off your porch.
Is that not the funniest reaction you've ever
The
seen?
realest, most natural reaction I've ever heard.
Porch.
I'm getting her off.
Get off my porch. You came on my property. You talked to me first. Get off my porch. Get off. And I'm a minor.
Now he's in her face screaming at her, get up!
And I'm a child. He's like, dude, get the fuck up.
'cause
These
the
people
more
are
thi-
going
the more
to
this-
sue me, and I'm not going to have my house. They're
The
going to
more
own
this
my
kid
house.
talks, the more the cop's like, correct.
Just checking all the boxes of how fucked he is right
Yeah,
now.
it's like, fuck.
And you got it on tape. And you're underage.
Get off my porch. Get her off my porch. Get her off my porch.
I
Get her off my
am.
porch. Get her off my porch.
Bro.
Bruce Willis just had the worst day, dude.
I mean, that's fucked, dude. That is literally so fucking funny to me.
Man, that is so funny.
That one was
He
so
got knocked out.
That was so good. Everything about that video was good shit. So
that was beautiful.
All right, so I'll just I'll end us on this because I saw this today and I thought this was
All
interesting.
right, what do we got?
As web traffic declines, new Pew Research data examines the impact of Google's AI overview, which we've all claimed we hate so much, on how people click and browse online. The study is based on the web activity of 900 U.S. adults in March 2025, and key findings include AI summaries reduce click-through rates. Only 8% of searches with an AI summary led to a link click versus 15% without an AI summary. And just 1% of AI summaries resulted in the user clicking on a source of the AI overview itself. AI summaries increase the likelihood of ending a browsing session. On 26% of pages with AI summary, Google users ended their browsing session. In comparison, this happened on 16% of pages with only traditional results.
So yeah, the Google searches are down. I mean,
it's not that they're down, it's that it's over. It's that we are and that's what the tweet says.
Well, Google killed the Google search. I mean, they put the AI engine in the Google search in the first place.
And I think they know what they're doing. I'm saying that the internet as we've known it, and I mean, it's been like this for a long time, but like we will be talking about a version of the internet that is so unfamiliar to people. It is not a natural evolution of the internet by any means. It's a natural regression of the internet in a major way. And it's there's more younger people than there are old people, bro. It's just gonna have to be this way forever.
It's gonna be that way. Yeah, it's gonna turn. I mean, until the next thing comes, right?
If you don't know any better, why wouldn't you just? All this does is reduce your clicks in most people's mind. You go, I don't have to click as many links. That's great. They just give it to me, and it's like, I understand the appeal of that, but I also, I'm gonna miss the weird, results you'd get on the 6th or 7th page of Google. Which I don't know if any of you guys have been to a second page of Google in the past 10 years. it's the same as the first page of Google. You need to go to the 48th page of Google to find the kind of shit that we used to have to find back in the day because of all the sponsors, the SEO shit, all this stuff. So it's just like a real bummer that we're losing something that really, truly, and it's at its peak, was a good way to share information and an interesting, novel
and
way.
now that's dead as hell, and we will literally just be AIing forever,
Yeah, I mean, I think, part of me feels like social media was kind of co-opted and bought out to train AI for about 20 years. And it's going to kind of run its course in the next 10 anyway. Like, people are just going to be so involved in whatever AI is up to. And the AI was able to get up to speed so quickly because...
Well, it only takes us like 2 more years till it's smarter than us and we get all our answers from it.
We've been giving it the library it is currently using to learn how we talk to each other through organic interactions between you and your loved ones and, like, over decades. So it's like we've been, regardless of if it was all in plan or not, we have been training this to be able to, do this stuff. I don't know. Part of me feels like social media was just an op to get this AI to get to singularity.
I mean,
as
it
fast
might
as
have been,
possible.
right? Is like, just let them for 15 years build something that can be constantly absorbed.
And
right?
it's a big trend on the show, both of the shows, frankly, that we talk about, where it's like, DARPA develops defense technology 50 years at the very least ahead of consumer products. So it's like what you see in 50 years is going to be what DARPA had today. Yeah. And that might be, with the way technology goes, exponentially crazier as time goes on because tech has been expanding so quickly. So maybe they're 1,000 years in the future before they're giving us this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, then they might just have it, at the end of the day.
That's why I think AI was like pretty much like we talked to Smarter Child on AIM. They had AI that chatbot could realistically chat with you back then. And so, 20 years is a good amount of time as any to kind of test things out and see before you give it to the consumer. And in that time, like I said, we've just been getting it ready for consumer use. It's crazy.
And now we're almost there.
We're there.
And now we just openly help it with the final touches, I guess I should say. It's not even hiding it anymore.
Yeah. And we, it could be a good thing, but we'll see.
I don't think so, but we'll
Why not? It could be, though. If you wanted to be positive about it.
If you want to be a half glass full guy, it could.
If we I don't know, have a civil war about it, maybe.
Well, that's what they're priming you with the Marvel movies. So
that's why they
and the movie called Civil War they came out with last year. But anyways, I want to thank everyone who's still here with us. We had a long one tonight. We went through a bunch of stuff. Thank you guys for still rocking with us. M&B Podcast on Instagram. If you're here at this point, you're here with us every single week. You don't need to me. That's all I got, though. Come watch our clips. Come hang out with us. It's all there. M&B. Fuck that ampersand. I realize I'm happy I don't use one because someone yesterday literally asked me what an ampersand was.
Ampersands are cool and need to come back.
I felt like that episode of Family Guy where Brian was a teacher and he got mad that the student didn't know what an ampersand was, and I was sitting in front of a 43-year-old that didn't know what an ampersand was.
Whatever happened to that band called Ampersand from Jersey?
Never heard of them.
I wonder. Sometimes I think about these local pop punk bands and what they're up to right now.
They are all working regular jobs. Probably.
Couldn't be me.
I'd rather play 4 chords than have a real job.
Every single person had a real job. Every single one of them.
All 43 members of that band have had real jobs.
Early retirement from what?
From what? From the pizza shop, bro.
We should do just a handguns tell-all episode. That'd be fun. I bet you that would get some views.
We should bring everybody in.
Bet you that would get some views. I'm going on record to talk about the Jersey scene for like a project somebody's doing. I'm excited. I think they'll be covering like the Meat Locker in Trenton, which is a venue that literally looks like a scene out of the Saw movie that everybody has been. It's horrifying. I don't even know how electricity ran down to that shithole. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. But you know what, guys? I guess this is the show. I guess that was we have some stuff on the table, so we can always, save it for
We'll
next
come
time.
back to it. We got it next week. That way we don't have to post a bunch of bullshit all week long this week. We can take a little reductive break and use that stuff
Love
next
it.
week. Or we could always do a backlog episode on Saturday. You know how it is.
Love it. Well, whatever it is, we'll be there next week. We'll be seeing you
We'll
guys.
be there every week, no matter if we recorded it early or on that day or not. We'll still be there Saturdays. M&B Podcast, everybody. Deuces.
See ya.